Hello, and welcome to the greatest day of my life because I'm building a mechanical keyboard. It's finally happening. It's very exciting for me. Thanks to Kinetic Labs. Is that correct, Jerf?
That is correct, Abby.
We
you
are
got
able
it.
to build a keyboard. So huge shout out to them. They have a beautiful selection on their website. And as far as I can tell, as a keyboard noob, it all seems very user-friendly, which I really appreciate. And I'm sure we'll get into it. But I'm here with keyboard expert, Jerf Bacalar. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Abby, thanks for having me. And I just want to say at the top here, I just want to say we all know that this has been a long time coming.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, I want to say it because, you had to cancel a bunch, and then I got sick, and
Sure.
then
It was me canceling. Yep.
it was everyone. There's no argument about that. And then on the other side of it, we're here, and it's finally happening, and it's the best day of your life.
It is. It genuinely, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. And it's finally happening. I have had so much self-restraint to not open this box. I also need to say, okay, so I don't know if we're showing the keyboards off yet, Chan, but this is the keyboard I've had for quite a while, pre-COVID keyboard, and it's a good keyboard. I mean, it's a Logitech. It's held up very well, sort of a chiclet keyboard. But at this point in the game, I've spilt too many coffees, water, soda, smoothies, etc. on it. And I hit the space bar and it does about 500 spaces. And that will happen randomly throughout the day with just about every key, which I gotta say, as someone who writes for a living, that's not gonna do. So this keyboard has been much needed, and I'm very excited to upgrade my game. Jeff, you know how important it is.
No, obviously, we know how important the keyboards are in everyday life. That's why I am such a keyboard pervert. You use it so much, and it's super important to have that thing be nice and pleasurable and sound great. I take umbrage with you with your this keyboard you currently have is fine. I mean, I think it's fine for like a toddler.
I'm sure I'll be enlightened shortly. I just don't want to, besmirch the Logitech name for a keyboard idiot. This thing's pretty great. It's served me well, She's been my ride or die at my computer here for a long time. Logitech. I don't remember the full serial code, so let's just say I named her Logitech.
Okay.
But I will also, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about me and keyboards. I've been curious about mechanical keyboards for a while. I actually ordered a pre-made one a long time ago and hated it because I grew up with IBM keyboards and they're really clacky. So I thought I'd want a really clacky one, but I got one that was sort of cheap and it was too clacky and I hated it. And also didn't have a number pad. It had no bevel and no number pad, and I did not enjoy that.
So that's why it's important to have it in this one, right? That's why we did that for you.
Yes. Yeah. Should I bring over my box of goodies?
Someone was telling me that the code isn't working, and I'm just trying to get an understanding of what's happening there.
I just said use the code to support GB in my Blue Sky post because I didn't really know what the code did. That's not for me to know.
Yeah, let me see what exactly is. You know what? I wonder. Okay.
While you do this,
I guess it's a link. I'm just gonna change that and do.
Okay.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Everybody, ignore my Blue Sky, and there's gonna be a link. I would love to hear a breakdown of your current keyboard, Jerf.
Okay.
And
so
what you look for in keyboards, etc.
Yeah. So basically, I'm with you. I need a numpad. This is called an F-Rowless 1800. 1800 is the form factor. Should I write that down? No, there's not going to be a test today. 1800 is a form factor, so it's basically getting rid of what you traditionally have is that cluster up here. That's completely gone, and it moves the arrow keys exactly, and it moves the arrow keys down and sort of hides them under the right part of the keyboard. So without that F-row up top, that's just called a size 1800.
Got it.
Sort of layout. Now, because it's abandoning the F-row, right? F1 through whatever the hell. You have an F-Rowless is what they call it. So I don't like F-Rows. I think they're for suckers. And look, this is how that's it, right? So yeah, I feel for me, this is the ideal layout. This is everything I want, and this is what keeps me happy. Now look, this is a different keyboard. We're not we're not going to worry about this keyboard, folks, because what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be rebuilding a keyboard that I've had for a while, and that's a same exact form factor. That's this guy right here.
Beautiful.
Which is the exact same layout for the most part. This is another F-Rollless 1800.
Okay. Do you want to talk about specs or anything before we?
No, I think like the thing you should know about like keyboards, and again, like you can get a keyboard that comes sort of pre-assembled, which is how I'm like going to be rebuilding this one. When this one came, like the top piece was off and you have to screw everything together, and you have to like this little polycarbonate thing here is called the plate, and the plate holds the switches onto the PCB, which is the computer board below the plate here. So what we're going to be doing with you and your keyboard is just installing the switches and just putting the caps on top. These little guys here, these like sort of like teeth, these are called stabilizers. Normally when you're building a keyboard, you got to install those as well. I did that on this one. But these are for those bigger
so that way you don't hit one side of it and have the other side like
hence the word stabilizer, right? So it's like backspace, enter, right shift, space bar, left shift, and then you've got like plus and enter, right? On the right side here. So yeah, that's my specs. That's what I'm dealing with here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, here's the gear.
Why don't you crack that open?
I know, I want to. Well, I got bowls for switches and keys. That seems like a thing. You said screwdrivers. All my good screwdrivers, to be honest, are at the house, which we are currently repairing. So
I'm sorry, what?
We got these. Yeah, we got a house, and it's in bad shape. Okay, I've got my cutter, a blade, and I have scissors, because you never know. Okay,
right,
moment of truth.
This. Moment of truth.
Nobody make any comments about how I'm opening this, okay? Open away from you. A lot of extra tape here, so. Ugh, I really had to clean off my desk before the stream started, so that way I wouldn't embarrass myself. What are you typing? Everybody's gonna know. Don't type secrets. We can see it.
No, I'm giving Jen an updated URL for the affiliate link here. Oh wait, I packed this. I know exactly what's in there.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't opened this yet. Somebody asked how I chose my clicky sound, and I will say I didn't really choose anything. Kinetic Labs has set me up, and the only thing I did choose was I was like, I need a number pad. I can't not have a number pad, and they were happy to oblige me. Okay, we got our PBT keycaps. I have a question. Could any keycap go on any of these mechanical keyboards? You know what I mean?
So for the most part, yes, that is like a universality that you could kind of rely on.
Oh, Jersey. Wow, fun.
But I think for the most part, it's like, they call it like a cherry stander, or like
sure. I've heard this.
As long as it's got that plus, as long as it's got that plus on the stem, 99% of keycaps will work.
Okay. So I have Whale PBT keycaps.
Right. So Whale is like the name of the design. Yeah.
It's nice. Okay, and I have a little keycap tool. I assume that's for
good.
taking on and off.
You're gonna want that.
Okay.
Put that to the side in a safe space.
Okay. It's going to the side. Okay, big reveal. Drum roll. Oops, I knocked a few out. That one was on me. They were perfectly packaged. Okay, beautiful, like a gray blue. Very Whale.
Nice, right?
And they have like nice ergonomic angles, I'm noticing. Maybe that's just how it is in the packaging, but it seems like some rows are angled one way or another. Yeah,
so most sets have varying degrees of angles as you go from the top row to the bottom. Usually the top row is called like row 1, and then when you get down to the space bar, I think that's like row 4. So like, the last 2 rows are usually like the same kind of like incline, and then that'll vary depending on the sort of set. Like there's other sets. There's like a set called like KAT that has like a different sort of like scoop for the keycap. But these are these are like pretty much the sort of standard caps that most people will be familiar with, and usually is the most popular form factor.
I've got a lot of cute little whale. I'm trying to show off my whale.
Oh, cool.
Like a whale typing, I think. I have to get my face away from my...
Yeah.
Focus. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
See it?
It's a whale. Is that a whale reading a book?
I think it's a whale
using a laptop. Yeah.
Very cute. Also, honey bun bit my finger, so that's why I have a Band-Aid on it. But the whales are so cute.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think I would like the novelty part of the keycaps because I don't always like that kind of stuff. But I find these very charming, and I will be using them.
And usually, like, I'm sure when you open up, like, you'll be able to use, like, the standard ones, too. Those are when they have, like, a graphic. Both. Yeah, when they have a graphic. I just thought sometimes I'm like, everyone thinks I'm, like, quirky or whatever, but I like design. I like good design. I'm pretty tasteful most of the time. But these whales are incredibly cute, and I will be using them. Okay, we've got a lot of space bars. I was going to say, when you have the graphic printed on them, that's those are called novelties. So most people will be okay with if they choose to use like the standard, alt and control and whatever. That's always fine too.
Give me a lot of blank ones, which is interesting.
Like fully blank. Oh, so those are so those okay. So the ones you're looking at there, like those are well, those are different space bars, and then I think there's like really weird. They give you way more than you need, right? There's like really weird form factors out there. There's like form factors where like.
Well, I know these ones are like this space bar split.
Or the space bar split, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, which seems nice. It's ergonomic, right? That's the whole thing.
Exactly.
Okay, and then I have my sort of mocha-colored keycap, or no, switches. And these are called like Latte on the website, right?
Let me look them up. I believe they are HMX Lattes.
Will I be able to hear the clickiness?
Yes. Well, no,
it's
no,
hard out of the thing.
They're not click. Those aren't not going to give you a click. Those are going to they're linear, so they're going to give you like yeah. You won't really know what it sounds like until they all get in. Because if you start like trying them out just with the caps in your hand, it's not going to give you like the same sort of feeling. Yeah.
Okay, but I know there's linear. I forget what the other ones. There's like clicky, and then there's like another one, right?
There's linear, clicky, and tactile. Tactile is like a traditionally they're referred to as brown switches, but obviously the traditional naming convention has totally lost all meaning because now there's like thousands of different kinds of switches out there. So a tactile switch will give you like a tactile bump as you press down, but not the click. The click is like a genuinely like plastic thing that is being like snapped. Engaged. Exactly, when you have a clicky switch. But yours are linears, and I have those, and they're really good. Okay, great. What do you look for in a switch? I used to be a tactile guy. I used to be someone who's like, I need something that like I know I'm pushing the button. I need that feedback. Yeah. And then I'd say like 2 years ago, I pivoted into more of a preference for linear. For me, what I'm looking for is like, I just want them to sound good. Like that's where I'm at now. I don't want them to, and I don't want the actuation to be cumbersome. Meaning, I don't want to feel like I'm doing a lot of work. Yeah. Typing. I think that's something I didn't enjoy about the clicky ones that I got 1,000 years ago. Is they were just like too much. Yeah. It was a little like, okay, I'm using a keyboard. You know what I mean? Oh, look, they gave me a butter sticker. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, right, like for the there butter. Is. All these switches have cute little names, and they usually have like little stickers and merch to go along with them. That is cute. Yeah, like to me, it's like the lighter the switch and like the marbly, thockier sound you can get out of it. I'm signed up. Some of that is also dictated by like the case, right? So like we're gonna see what your keyboard case looks like before we start stabbing switches into it. Okay. Thank you, Jan, for updating that. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah. All right. So this is the first time I'm seeing this as well. This is a full-size keyboard, so you're getting everything like we talked about earlier. Yes, give me that F-Row. Your Fro. Oh. Wow. And lovely. This is what? This is the... Feels good. I believe this is called... How about The
GMK 104. Yep.
Yeah.
Jinx.
This
cool.
I'm just looking at
and they
the
already
price
have my
of this
stabilizers in here.
Yeah. So you know,
it's got nice weight to it. I'm kind of
like how much do you think if you had to like put a
like how much does it weigh?
Yeah. What do you think?
Maybe like 3 or 4 pounds. That might be too much, but
that's pretty. Yeah, but that's pretty good. It's kind of like what I want heft. I want a bit of like
nice.
Like this thing's probably 8 pounds.
8 pounds.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's insane.
Okay, maybe this weighs more. I don't really know. Oh, look, I found dongle.
Got it. I mean, maybe
got little
6
feetsies on the back.
Maybe 6. This is it's yeah. Does that have the feet installed?
Yep.
And what about like little like rubber gaskets?
Yeah, they got little rubbery stuff right there. Rubber there,
nice.
rubber there. I probably
won't. Looks like it has like a USB hub, right?
Yeah, there's I can choose 2.4G USB or Bluetooth, Windows or Mac, and it's got USB-C port. So I'm probably just going to unplug my Logitech and plug this bad boy in when the time comes.
I would not do that just yet. Yeah.
No. I want to build it first. I think there might be some other goodies in here.
Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
great. It looks like they gave me a nice cable, which is good. So maybe down the road I'll replace that with this one because it's nice and braided. It's lovely. And then another tool that I think is probably for taking stuff off.
Oh, they gave you another switch and keycap puller. Yeah. Nice. I was actually going to say, I was like, oh no, I don't think I sent you a keycap.
A tool.
A switch puller. And I'm like, you're definitely going to need that because sometimes they don't go in correctly, but I'm glad there's one in the box.
Okay, good. I'm going to just clean up my desk really quick. There's a lot of packaging here, and I want everything to be beautifully laid out.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the caps just yet, but sure.
Yeah, but I just want them like here and the packaging out of the way. Okay. Beautiful. Great. Okay, I got my switches. I got my tools. And I've got my keyboard base. And it's got this like screen.
All right, so let's go over a little bit of like what we're about to embark on here.
Okay. I assume I'm shoving these into these until they're all there, and then I put the keys on.
But the direction is very important.
That makes sense.
So you have a switch, and I'm going to be using HMX. The hell are these called? HMX Bad Sweetheart.
HMX
is the name
Bad
of these.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, that's the name of these switches.
Come in, buddy. Okay, I'm afraid of all the packaging, but that's fine.
I get it. All right, so you see now. I'm assuming. Can you bring the keyboard up to the camera real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So. Okay, cool. Okay, you could bring it. Okay, so now you see look, you have RGB, right? You're going to have RGB lighting on each individual key. You see that?
Wow. I think I see the little LED. Sure.
Yeah, you could put it back up. I'll point it out for you. All right, so you see you've got like in each square at the top of at the top of it, my perspective, the top of each square is like a white little square. That's the LED.
Cool.
Yeah. So presumably, I don't know if there's like software that came with the keyboard, or you might be able to use one of the open source software apps like Via or Vile, but you'll be able to control that. Looks like there's also a screen on the keyboard, right?
Screen? Is that the white thing that's sort of
like a little LED screen next to the knob in the top right corner.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so
the knob is very tactile. It's nice.
Yeah, that's going to be.
That for my volume.
I bet you'll be able to do that. I wonder what's on the screen. You'll probably just have like the time, and maybe some other.
Maybe the software I can put whatever I want on there. You know what I mean?
It might have like a words per minute thing.
That's fun. Hi, Tater.
I'm looking right now. It does say that you will be able to use Via, which is like a web-based software. So that's pretty sick. Yeah.
Cool. I also just picked up one of these, and like the little tong is bent, but most of them are not bent. I assume that means I probably should not use that one, or I should bend it straight.
So that's really good that you brought. Can you show the camera? Do you think you can like show?
Maybe on this one. Let's see.
So I'm showing it right now.
There's is like, it's hard to
So
tell,
those,
but one of the tongs
yeah, I
is
see.
like a little bent.
So those are called the leaves. They're like this. They're like the little prongs that extend from the leaves, right?
Yeah,
and the
this one's
leaves
not
have to
bent.
touch, and then the switch gets activated. So what I would say is, if you think that you can eyeball it out and get that little prong to
Oh,
be
yeah, that's no problem.
perpendicular to the,
Done.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, you
Yeah,
feel good
we got
about it?
I feel great about it.
All right.
I'll do it on the
So-
first one so I can remember if it's wrong.
Well, here's the thing, right? So like the rule of, before you pop it in there,
Okay.
the rule of thumb, right? So like if you're building a keyboard from scratch, right, you'd probably be inserting the switches while the case is still disassembled. That's like sort of like the rule of thumb of like how you should, the order of operations that you should go about doing it. I think for your case, like you can kind of just start wherever. The keyboard's coming bare bones. It's sort of like pre-built for the most part. I would probably do it right in the middle somewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, you've never done this before, right? You've never done it yet.
Nope.
So you want to see me do it, and then
Yeah.
you can follow. Okay. So here, I'll start right in the middle. Don't forget the two metal prongs are north, right? Those are at the
Yes,
top.
there's like I can see the Kinetic logo, so that's helpful for me to see what's up and what's down.
Okay, cool. So you basically just want to come in as straight down as possible, and then kind of like let it sit above, and then with your thumb, just kind of press it in.
Boom. Done.
And you feel good about that?
Right. Yeah, had a nice thunk.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
So that's what we're doing 104 times.
Okay, great. Let's party. I have a question.
Now, I would, yeah, feel free to ask anyone. Now, just make sure, like I just fixed the bent prong here too.
I'll check all my prongs.
Super crucial to check those, because they'll get you.
Okay.
They'll get you. Oh, I could do it on here too, right? Does this focus? No? Oh, yeah. Yeah, super crucial.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I see Jen cut off my thing. That's fine.
Okay.
Look at you go. Oh my God, we're doing it.
I'm making a keyboard.
We're doing it. All right, so check it out. So I was looking at your keyboard. Your keyboard has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9 layers of shit going on in your keyboard. Obviously, you've got the top cover. Then there's a plate. Then below that is like a piece of like, it's like plate cotton. Do you see like in between the squares, you see like a little bit of white?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Yes, I
So
do.
that's
It's like foamy.
So that's there to like muffle the sound and get it a little bit more kind of like, desirable. Then there's a pad under that. Then there's film. Then there's the PCB. Then below the PCB is another layer of cotton. And then below that is a rubber pad. So like this thing should sound very deep. It should sound like.
So Kinetic Labs hooked me up. This is, what do they call it? Thocky? What's the word people like online?
Yeah, people like using Thocky and Clacky.
People told me to call it Keebs, but I couldn't tell if they were pranking me.
No,
I didn't want to call it Keebs because I'm a grown up.
So we're grown ups, but grown up hobbies have childish vernacular nicknames. Sometimes,
That's
right?
Totally fair.
Yes, I think Keebs is fine. It's preference, right? This entire hobby is preference. So it's like, oh, I'm a weirdo and I like, I only like the loudest, most annoying, hollow sounding bullshit. It's like, that's fine. That could be your prerogative. You're going to keep all the people in your house or your office awake at all times, at all hours of the day. But, that's your preference. I will try and do a good job of looking at chat if people have questions as well. I'm sorry about the referral code thing. It is a URL you need to click. There's not a code that you enter.
Okay,
it's a URL you have to go to. Okay.
I will resend out my tweet.
Yeah, I'm
later.
Sorry about that.
No. Okay, I have a question. So in my excitement of waiting to do this, I Googled a lot of keyboard shops around. Obviously, Kinetic Labs is the best one, but there's a lot of them. And some of them have like every screw you can buy individually for these keyboards, right? That's like you get every little piece, like all these 8 layers I would have to do myself on a different website. And like, what's standard? Is it standard to get it the way I got it, which is sort of like an assembled kind of keyboard base, and then you do the switches and then you do the keys? Or is it more normal to get like absolutely none of it assembled and you create a little factory in your house? You know what I mean?
I think so there's that's a long answer to your question. So I think for beginners, what you're doing is like the best entry level into this hobby kind of thing that you can do, where you have like a mostly assembled keyboard and then like the most customizable part is left up to you, right? So that's the switches and the keycaps. To further answer your question, no, the opposite is true. Like you traditionally buy keyboards completely disassembled, where you're just getting a couple pieces of metal, the case, right? And then all of the components, like all of these, like, 9 layers that I described to you here, they're basically coming separate. And you could decide like, oh, I want to add foam. I don't want to add foam. Oh, I want to keep this plate on. I do. Right. So like, that's a big part of it too. I think for what you have right now, and I think it's really good that there are these options, right? Like, because I think there is a accessibility hurdle that turned off a lot of people.
I really did genuinely like the Kinetic Labs website and their offerings a lot, because it felt pretty user friendly, and I would sort of navigate away from what I knew, which was Kinetic Labs, and be like, I don't know how to buy anything if I wanted to get a keyboard from here.
Yeah, I also like that they have if you go to their site, you can also like listen to like sound.
Oh yeah, which I thought was fun. You can hear them typing,
which is pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, because that's also, as like a noob building keybs, I don't know what anything is. There's all these different kind of switches, and I don't know what does what, But I know that they also sell, and I did consider buying one of these from Kinetic Labs, like a little thingy where you can like test out different switches. Do you have one of those?
Yes. Oh my God, do I have one?
Where is it? Show me.
I don't have one within arm's reach here, but let me just say this, Abby. Okay.
Okay. Let's hear
Around COVID, this hobby exploded, right?
That makes sense.
Understandably so, right?
That makes total sense.
So I got into it in maybe like 2017, and I was perfectly content with what I had. When all of the indie and sort of like offshoot switch manufacturers started coming out with different offerings, yes, like I had like a 25 by 25 switch tester. It was like, it was perverted. It was like completely unhinged. And yeah, that is how you do it, right? Like that is how you kind of like test stuff. I mean, I'll be honest, me personally, I don't think you can get a really good idea of what the switch is going to sound like until it's inside of a keyboard.
Okay, this is good to know, because that makes sense if it's like I have 8 layers in mine and that affects something versus like your keyboard, which is 8 pounds. You know what I mean?
So you know what I did?
What'd you do?
So I bought a really, really cheap keyboard.
And that's how you made...
And I made that keyboard my testing switch keyboard.
Okay. What was the keyboard? Let's name names. Let's drop some links in the chat.
I think it was...
obviously everybody buy Kinetics, but...
Yeah, I mean, you can get one for under like $50 that will do what you need to do.
For just tests and switches and keys.
If you're like me and you're like truly depraved.
I think that's a smart little hack though.
I mean, look, if you're as into it as I am, I think it makes sense because after a while you acquire a lot of switches, and like don't forget, like I'm also trading and selling a lot. There's a really active community, hundreds of thousands of people who are actively like trading, looking for out of production keyboards. They're looking for like all kinds of stuff that you just can't buy for retail anymore. So you come, through the years of doing that, you come to get your hands on a lot of stuff. Some stuff you wind up selling, some stuff you trading, so after a while, like, oh my God, I have 1,000 switches, right? Like, yeah. So, and I sell a lot too. Like if I fall out of love with something, I get rid of it right away.
Oh, that's nice. That's smart. I like that. Sort of it's like a living hobby.
Yes, if it doesn't spark joy, out the door it goes.
Yeah, that's
and
fun.
I really, I build keyboards for a lot of people too.
Yeah, that is a nice way to do it.
Yeah.
I did consider, you discouraged it, but when this kept getting delayed and my keys kept sticking on my current keyboard, I did consider building a different keyboard to then give to my partner because I have this beautiful keyboard. But that didn't happen, I like that. Sorry to her.
I'm happy to build her one if that's what you'd like.
Honestly?
We'll
talk later.
We will.
Chat a white one, though.
That's fine. There's plenty of white ones. Chat is very upset with the seemingly random order that I am popping in switches. I'm sorry about that.
What about me? Do they like how I'm doing it?
Trying to get a look at what you're doing. I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
Oh, so you see those stabilizer ones in the numpad to your right below the knob?
Oh,
are those switches the same direction? Sometimes those will change direction.
They're not sideways.
They're not sideways?
I'm paying attention to the circles, but they are not sideways.
So if you can tell on mine, I don't know if you can tell, I'll bring it up to the camera. There's a layer of film below mine where I don't have the luxury of seeing the
interesting.
The top parts, yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, we had music and now it's gone. That's okay.
So do you have thoughts about the IBM keyboards? Because my dad was really into them growing up. Yeah, and they are very clacky and it's like a specific noise and feeling. And I know that they have kind of a cult following. So they feel like almost a precursor to this, but maybe I'm way off in that. Maybe it's a different niche audience.
I think it's like, the people who are into like retro stuff. It's just like the retro, kind of like angle to the hobby, which I totally get. Like people
we were using these in like, I don't know, 2003.
Yeah, that's pretty much a retro thing by today's standards, right? Like
sure, but I think it was kind of retro then too, because they were like, you know what I mean?
Some people swear by like the build quality back then, which I don't, I get it. They were all plastic back then, right? So, I definitely prefer metal. Yours is aluminum, probably.
Oh, I can't tell.
Or is it plastic?
It might be plastic, but the inside has some heft, so I bet that's got some fancy shit going on.
Yeah, the one I'm building is definitely aluminum. And obviously when things are machined, they are more expensive. I think your keyboard you could get yours for $72 on their site without the switches and caps.
Of course. Well, that's pretty affordable.
Okay, I missed a couple things here. Let me get to it. Gatling combo. I heard mechanical keyboards are really nice, but I don't like the clicky noises. Not even with game controllers, but you can have different switches with these. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I have some switches that are like completely silent. Like you cannot hear them.
Mine will have some noise, right? Or will they?
Yes, you'll have some noise. Okay, anything linear, usually, unless they are specifically silent linear, you will have a noise for sure. And the noise that yours makes is for my money is really nice. Maybe I missed it, but I assume Abby got reds. No, Abby's got red in the linear sense, red, but Abby is rocking HMX Latte, right?
Yeah. What is red? Why would it be assumed I would get red? Is that like a beginner one or what's the deal?
Red is linear. So traditionally, like I said, there was a switch manufacturer called Cherry, and Cherry Reds were like the de facto linear switch.
I have to interrupt really quick.
Yeah.
I just put one in and it didn't make a satisfying noise. So should I take it out to get it out?
Okay, you know perfect timing. Grab your little thingy.
Yeah, and just pull it, pop it.
Wait. So. Oh boy, wait. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I just pull it out.
No. Oh no, not that. Get the other thing. The other thing.
Okay, got it.
In the plastic.
Everybody, don't worry. What is this one then?
That's just for keycaps.
Oh, I see.
The one in plastic is keycaps and switches. So you want to get the one with the 2 teeth. All right.
So many little tools.
So look, let me show you. Here, look. You can look at my keyboard camera.
Okay.
So you're basically doing like this essentially.
Okay. Grabbing it like tweezers. Does it matter if you're going up and down or left and right? Okay.
Up and down.
Up and down.
Yep.
Okay.
Squeeze and pull.
Got
up.
it.
Hey!
Got it, everybody. Crisis averted.
That one didn't sound good.
Still is not going in the way. I'm going to try a different switch. Because it's just not making that nice, like, yeah, it engaged in the thing. You know what I mean?
I would swap the switch then, yeah.
Yeah. New switch.
Yeah, you know what? This one pisses me off too. You're going to get a couple duds every now and then.
Okay.
So yeah, Chris, that's your answer to the Abby red. She has linear switches, but they are not red like cherry reds.
They did sound nice on the website.
Yeah. Question for Jerf. So I'm interested in these keyboard builds. How does one go about when it comes to Scandinavian layout letters?
What the hell?
That's a good question.
Are you saying it's international keys?
Yeah.
Is that different? Because I know that international keyboards have different stuff, but I would figure a mechanical keyboard would be better because, like, you can totally take stuff off and plop anything on there.
Yeah, you just have to get the right keycaps.
Yeah.
Because they're all essentially open source, you can customize the binding to however you see fit.
Yeah. Your keycaps have, is that like katakana or what is that?
Yeah, I think it's what is? I can tell you exactly what it is.
Because there's like a couple different types of Japanese writing.
Yeah.
I do like the keyboard you're currently using. Very tasteful.
This guy?
I like the coloring quite a bit. Yeah, that's nice.
What do they call it?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's called GMK Soya Milk.
All right, we'll hate that. Can't talk about soy.
What am I hearing? What am I hearing?
That's...
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's the garbage man.
Did a train just pull into your lobby?
It's the garbage man, okay?
That was the garbage
service. Man? I need to get a new... I was talking about maybe getting a new streaming mic, because this one picks up everything but me sometimes.
You gotta gate out the garbage man.
Dude, the gate is up. But, like, I'll move my feet, and then it sounds like there's, like, a thunderstorm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Split keyboards, no, I don't really get. I'm not a split keyboard person. I can't do it. I think it's interesting, but there's so many options for that in the community, in the space.
That's
for sure.
To have ultra ergonomics, right?
I think that's the energy behind it. I think people, like the people I know who use a split keyboard like that, they're just different kinds of people.
I'm going to say something a little wild here, Jerf. Maybe make some enemies with this statement.
Good.
I think it's interesting that people will do like ultra ergonomic keyboards and then have a gaming computer. Or I mean gaming gamer chair, which feels like not a very ergonomic option as someone who used to have a gaming chair. My posture is much better in a better chair.
So, well, I think they're two kind of different things, right? I think like a keyboard, the ergonomics, I mean, you can prefer a certain keyboard based on the typing angle, right? Like that's all information you can have before you buy it. But aside from that, like I don't know how much ergonomic. I mean, I guess with the Alice split keyboard stuff, you've got it there. But yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm with you.
It's not about ergonomics with the keyboard.
I mean, I think it is a little bit. I'm not saying it's like completely out the door, but like you also have accessories around the keyboard to improve your ergonomics, right? Whether it's like a wrist rest or something like that. I don't know. I think the chair is more important in terms of like posture.
I recently upgraded my chair and it's made a huge difference in my life.
Yeah,
I hated that gamer chair so much. I got what was it called? It's from Herman Miller.
Yeah.
I think it's SETU. I almost tried typing in my
C2?
Yeah, C2. Yep.
Yeah,
it's a nice chair.
I like
Mesh,
that.
Which I like because you can like sort of see through it.
Yeah, and it breathes, right?
Yeah, it breathes. Yep. But like it feels like it takes up less visual space in my office because of the mesh. And
I'm with you.
I
think I'm definitely like ready to try something new for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not fully against gaming chairs, but I agree. Like they are starting to, they're starting to interfere.
Yeah, I really hated mine. Someone asked why I didn't get the Aeron. That's a great computer or a great chair, but I thought it was ugly. I think is the truth. I needed to. I'm happy to compromise slightly on some other parts for good aesthetics, and I liked this chair better. I also think it might have been more affordable.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Chris is right. Best bang for your buck is getting a discounted Aeron from like a
Facebook Marketplace. Sale. Oh yeah, I actually think I used to have like an old Herman Miller chair in Brooklyn. It was like a good knockoff. And I went through Times Square and there was like an old office that was just like throwing away all their chairs. And I asked one of the guys throwing them out. I was like, "Hey, can I have this chair?" And he was like, "Yeah, no problem." And I took it home and I brought it home on the subway because I was a New Yorker. And I sat on it on the ride home and everybody was looking at me weird. But I'm like, "You want me to take up a seat on the subway when I have a chair? I don't think so."
I think you did it perfectly. What else are you supposed to do?
Yeah. Anyway, I used that chair for a long time. It was not the most ergonomic chair, though, I will say that. It looked great, though.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I care less what it looks like, and I care more about, obviously, like, the comfort level of it, right? Like,
yeah.
And I just think like every gaming chair I've ever had, I've had to like modify, where I'm like bringing my own back pillow. I'm like bringing, some other sort of like aid to like make sure it's normal. Like it pisses me off.
Totally know what you mean. Well, I did it.
Are you done?
I'm done. Take your time though. We can keep talking shop. I can already kind of feel the thockiness. Can people hear that at home?
I can hear that.
If you can hear the garbage truck, but not this, I'll scream.
I can hear that. I think that sounds kind of good.
Yeah, I'm excited to put the keycaps on, but I will wait for you. It's also, I need to decide where I'm going to put the whales, if I'm going to do it or not.
So here's where it gets a little gnarly. Like this is probably going to be a little tougher than the switches. The switches are relatively straightforward, but the keycaps, you have to like make sure you're, because you got to make sure you're like, perfectly maintaining the right angle, maintaining that they're in the right row. Obviously, the Q through Z stuff is easy. The QWERTY stuff is easy because those don't really like have an option to go anywhere else. But everything else, yeah. So also, what I would do, because it is
like pre-lubed, right? We never really talked about the
switches,
lube part of it all.
Yeah, we didn't talk about lube. Lube is a big part of keyboard building. I will say, what's that?
Clip that.
You're
talking about lube?
I talk about lube all the time, so clipping that will do nothing. Will do nothing to move the needle. Yeah, so lube is like a big deal, right? So when the hobby was first coming into popularity, like the whole thing was like you have to lube every switch, and that would be like taking here. I'll show you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just
show me your lube.
All right, so what that involves is taking the switch.
Okay, you're holding it with some kind of crazy sex clamp.
And cracking it open.
Whoa, like a nut.
It's like a nut cracker.
That's crazy.
You see that?
Yeah.
Right? And then
you just lube it up. Oh, shit.
And that opens the switch.
You really cracked it like a nut. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. And then, there's a pistachio in there.
Careful for the mealworms. You ever get one of those in a pistachio? It's always a fun surprise.
So that it would be like literally taking all these pieces apart and lubing a lot of the plastic.
That sounds awful.
And it's I'm not gonna lie. I thought I liked it, and I hated it. Now, thankfully, I thought I would like it, and I hated it. Now, a lot of switches come pre-lubed, or they call it factory lube. Good. Now, is it as good as your like personal 105 switching, sort of like meditational experience? Like, no, probably not. But for me, especially someone who's like as kind of a weirdo as I am with this hobby, like I think it's fine. I think the factory lube is good enough. I don't know. I don't know if that's blasphemy in the community, but like I'm kind of okay with it. And a lot of switches now come pre-lubed. Here's the one thing I will stand on. And we didn't do this for your stabilizers, and I think we'll be okay. And we can always do it after the fact. Stabilizers must be lubed. I'm assuming yours came with a little bit of lube factory installed. But if they, that's like a must for me. You'll know if they're terrible, and then we can just like inject some in there.
We can always do keyboard stream part 2 if we have
to. And like
show me how to lube.
The keyboard is going to work just fine. It might just be like a little preferential sort of thing.
Cool.
All right. So Abby, while you're waiting for me to finish up these last 10 switches here, why don't you pull up like a keyboard or I guess you have one in front of you.
Yeah. Helpful.
Yeah. So
it's also, they laid it out in a way that is quite how a keyboard is laid out, which is helpful for me.
All right. So why don't you start doing it? Why don't you start getting after it?
I'm going to pick a fun space bar to start.
Oh, you're going to do a space bar? I'm kidding.
Is that crazy? I can't.
No, there's really no rules, I guess, if you want to.
Okay, I see. We've got a lot of little holes in here, but I think this is the middle one, and I put that on the switch.
All right, so listen, there's going to be different size of space bars. So you got to make sure both those plus signs are fitting in around the space bar switch. Is that on there?
I don't know. God. Okay. Starting with space bar was actually crazy. We're going to do start with A for Abby.
So you're going to go right to A?
Yeah.
Oh, not even Q?
Freaking crazy. Okay. Will it click?
Hey, you can just buy these at the store. You cannot. You cannot buy a keyboard at a store. I will not let you.
Oh, I did it. Ooh.
Ooh.
People, do you hear that?
Oh, I like that.
That's nice. That
just
is
wait
nice.
Just wait till it has friends.
Ooh. Okay.
Is it this way? I don't know which way this switch goes. Other way.
I will say it's a little scary, but I'm sure as I keep doing it, it will feel less scary. I feel like
Why is it scary? What do you mean?
Because I feel like I'm going to break it.
No, what's going to be scary is when you plug it in and only like 90% of them work. And then we're going to have to take them out and reset them.
Fun of keyboards. But that's pretty standard for any keyboard build, right? It's just...
Yeah, every day. Like I'd say out of like...
so many extra switches.
Yeah, I'd say out of 100 switches.
Wow, that is really nice.
I usually have like a 95% success rate. Oh my god, is this the perfect amount? Oh no, I'm shy one switch.
Okay. Do you remember your first keyboard that was like special, mechanical?
Guess the first. Oh, that's a good. Okay, I remember the first one was like a KBD fans keyboard.
What does that mean?
It's the name. It's the brand name, and I think it was like a 75%. So we talked about 1800. Mm-hmm. Yours is 100% or 104%. Sometimes it's referred to.
Important to me.
This was a 75%. So 75% is basically just like, chopping off all the number rows, everything.
Wow.
You've just got. Is it the? Oh no, maybe no. You do have the number row.
Why do the keyboard freaks love like ultra minimalism? I don't get it.
That's a good question. Yeah, 65 is 75 is F row, 65 is no F row. Why do they like? I think it's about like minimalism for sure. I think it's also, I think that goes a long way, that element of it, and I also think like there is a desire to keep things decluttered, right? And just kind of, I guess that's all the same thing, but like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's cheaper too, right? You have to buy less switches. You have to buy less keycaps. Well, the keycaps, you're getting a set probably anyway, but. All right. I'm ready to now start popping on switches as well. Now, this is a set that I had.
I have one row done.
Very good. Ooh, very good.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's the end? Oh, right, because they're all lined up. So this is a set that I'm reusing. This is a set that I'm reusing called GMK Fright Night.
Ooh, I like it. It feels very Scooby-Doo.
Fright Club.
Is that what you're going for? Scooby-Doo? A little Scooby-Doo action?
Yeah, it's definitely like Spooksters, you know? It's definitely like a Halloween-y kind of thing.
You see you're doing a lot to not say Scooby-Doo, despite the fact that it's Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo's a copywritten IP, Abby, and I need you to respect that.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
I need you to respect the law. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, I was struggling with the keycap, otherwise I would have been laughing.
Are you all right?
Yeah. These are harder. You were not wrong. They're scarier to do. They're slightly less satisfying. Okay. But
this one
Fester.
says Fester. Yeah.
I love the color.
Yeah.
I've been really into that kind of green lately.
I fell in love with the color of this set for sure. And then every key has like a funny little joke, right? Like this one says so it's like the number 6 key, but then it also has 66, right?
That's good.
Yeah.
There was one keyboard key cap set that I saw online that was that kind of nice lime green that I really wanted. It was called Matrix something, but it was about a Japanese train station. I wanted it so bad. It's, I think, very sold out. If you know how to get a sold out keyboard, let me know. I'm going to see if I can find it. Oh, I keep trying to type on my new keyboard.
Don't spoil it. Ooh, this sounds good too.
Let's
see. Brahma says, "Joke's on you. Mine cost $4.99 and it came assembled." What came assembled for $4.99? That's not
shitty keyboard probably.
Is it the brand Shitty? So I got a little Skullman as my escape key. You see that?
Oh, that's nice. I really want to find this keyboard. Let's see. I want the people at home to know the one I was looking for, so they can give me hot tips on how to get it.
What do you mean?
I think I was looking at... Because I can't find them. They're super sold out.
I'm an asshole for having am I an asshole for having a TKL with separate wireless numpad? No. I love separate numpads. That is very much a thing.
Do you have one?
When I'm using a smaller form factor, I usually keep one up here on my desk. Yeah.
Because they originally offered a very cool keyboard base.
That's right. Yeah,
without 100,
right.
And I was like, well, I could probably just get the thing if they're not going to. I was fully prepared to do that, and it did seem like a fun, nice option.
Yeah, I like having that as an option. I get so used to using the numpad that it's I'm gonna have to come up with a way to, supply myself with a numpad.
Yeah.
I appreciate the minimalism. I appreciate that look and the feel and the sort of energy of a really neat desk there, but yeah, I need it.
I figured out the keycaps.
Yeah, which one?
I think they are called Yamanote line, Yamanote line theme keyboard kit. And nice. I quite enjoy it, but it is, I don't think, available. Wow, I actually have one that's fully assembled, but they don't have just the keycaps, which is what I'd want. Anyway, I'd want the keycaps.
Marty's up, and he's just he's crazy.
What's he doing?
I was
hoping my pets would walk behind me during the stream so people at home could see them. But
I think he's ready to do something. I don't know.
I have a question that you, a keyboard expert, might understand. Oh, actually, I think I know the answer. Okay, I figured out the answer, but I'll say it anyway. They had
Yeah,
an
ask
extra
me
J
anyway.
and F, and I assume
Yeah,
that these are because if you don't want the little lip that tells you you're on the right key.
that's correct. One, I
Got it.
think they're called like scooped or something like that. Most sets will come with a additional F and J so that you can, use your preference.
Yeah. Cool. Wow, why do you assemble it in such a wackadoo way? I guess because you're just grabbing stuff willy-nilly at
Yeah,
this point.
if I had, if I was using keys out of the box,
Yeah.
I would be doing the same
Be a
thing you're
different
doing.
story.
But I'm just looking at them and kind of like, mostly not guessing, but kind of like using my other keyboard to decide where they go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Someone
Oh
did
shit!
find
The yeah, go ahead.
keyboard, but not the keycaps, and I need the 100.
Bummer. Oh, I screwed that up. Did I screw up? No. I did. What did I do here?
Don't ask me. I'm new.
Yeah, I screwed up.
I'm trying not to get like a bunch of dust underneath all my keys already.
No, you'll be all right.
How
I mean,
often do you have to clean your keyboards? I guess it'll be easier now because if key starts sticking, I won't just need to be like, time to get a new keyboard. Logitech.
I kind of don't switch. I kind of don't clean them like that much. I think like you'll never take off your caps and be like, "Oh, this is perfect." Like that'll never happen.
Says you.
But yeah, I don't find myself cleaning them that much. Oh, is that gross?
No, I'm just curious. There's no judgment here.
Like when I
cleaning my keyboard before to like even a wipe down is like a twice a year occasion at most, probably.
Yeah, I think that's
like
fair.
An as needed.
When I took apart this one the other day to get it ready for the rebuild, I was like, "Oh dear Lord, I have to like spray this because it does get it. I mean, it gets gnarly,
dusty,
sure. Yeah,
but it's easier to clean than a standard non-mechanical unassemblable keyboard.
I think so.
Speaking of, okay, this is sort of talking shop about something else, but
what's up?
I'm trading my MacBook Pro that's somewhat beefed up for a MacBook Neo, and I'm so excited. One, it's lime green. Two, my favorite computer I have ever had was one that everybody hated. It was a MacBook from like 2014 or something that had like the keyboard everybody hated, which felt like it did nothing. It just felt like a flat, like you're typing a piece of paper or something.
I despise that.
I loved it. I loved that keyboard. Or I love that computer too because it was basically like, it was so simple. It was perfect for just like, I had it when I was at school. I could just write everything on it. It was awesome. And I'm so excited to have that back.
Here I am doing every number key wrong, and not one person said, "Hey, Bacalar, you screwed up the top row."
Yeah, the butterfly switches. Love those things.
Those things broke so much. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't disagree. They did constantly break, but I fucking loved them. I'm sorry.
They broke all the time. They were great.
Look, when they broke, it sucked. But that was like by the end of my computer's life. I loved everything else about that computer.
Oh my God. I'm going, and now therefore these are all screwed up too. I hate everyone in chat. I hate you all.
Don't be mad at me. I'm new.
Unbelievable. Can't trust a
trying to decide
person.
Where I want to have like my fancy
novelty
stuff. I think maybe.
Yeah, my window is small. Okay. That. It's not your fault, chat. I'm sorry. Oh, someone commented on my shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Great band. Great band. Great band. Great vibes. Thank you. Yes, Abby.
What? I'm just laughing at sort of the whiplash of the things you're saying.
I know. So yeah, so like I find this stuff very therapeutic.
I know. I agree.
How are you finding it? How are you finding it?
I agree. It's really satisfying to have it come together. Also, it feels really good to type on this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it sounds great.
I totally agree. This is how fast I type, by the way, everybody.
Oh my god, you're like it from from Addams Family.
Yep, I just wrote a novel. Okay, what the hell is super? What does super mean?
So super is sometimes like used for the Windows key.
Okay, well, we're going to swap that with the whale then.
Well, now make sure they have the same compatibility.
They are, I have been comparing sizes. I go, beep, beep. They're good.
Are you sure? Because you don't want uneven stuff. So like here, can you see my screen real quick?
Yeah.
You see how like these two here, like if they were at odds with each other, there would be a weird flow. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm just warning you, like you don't want to.
I mean, they feel and look exactly the same to me, but I've got another one of this size, which maybe is different somehow. I've just been swapping the novelties in as it feels right, but.
Famous last words.
You're making me feel like I'm gonna.
Famous last words.
One of my first keyboard interests. I saw this viral video about somebody who found it was like a mixed bag of like random keycaps that they used to build their keyboard. Jeff
okay.
That made Jeff angry.
No, it didn't. I'm not angry at stuff like that.
Mad.
It's just a bit.
He threatened to not be my friend anymore.
No, it's just like no serious person is gonna like keep that as their keyboard. Like if you went over someone's house and saw someone doing that, you'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know I was friends with a psychopath." Right? Isn't that how you do it?
I like the look of it. Okay.
Now the only reason I beat you is because
I was chatting, I was looking stuff up, I was having fun. That too.
Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Oh, look at this.
Same whale again. So we're gonna just.
Oh, look at it. It's brilliant. It's an absolute banger.
Ooh, this enter key is fun. It's got a little divot. Is there a reason for that?
It sounds nice. What's that?
There's like a divot in this one.
Oh, so that's called a stair step key cap lock. Okay. That's this key here.
Oh, this
and I don't it depends on where the switch is located. So there's going to give you two versions of that. Just use the one that fits.
Okay, I'm saying, is it fun? Should I do the little half step? I've got like 1,000 little keys here.
I like the half step. The only problem is that the half step, if you turn it upside down, if you turn it around, you'll see that the peg is off center on the half step. Right?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It is off center.
So that's not always going to work. You got to see what. Yeah.
I understand.
Joey Zaza. What's the price of entry, Bacalar? To what? What do you mean? Be more specific, please. You mean in keyboards in general? What are we saying? Starship. Any key brecos for someone who often switches back and forth between Windows and Mac?
This has a little switch here that says Windows Mac.
Oh, it does? Oh, great. Yeah. Get this one then.
Wow. Full panic just to be like, oh, it's fine.
I don't, the whole Mac keyboard stuff freaks me out. I don't know.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, I forgot some do offer a switch that will bring it back and forth. But yeah, check out the, what is it on Kinetic Labs? It is the GMK 104. And of course, click in there with our
affiliate
URL.
Link or whatever.
Okay, got it. Have you ever built any ortholinear boards? No, I don't find that comfortable. That's like a flat. That's like super flat.
Oh, like
is that like flat and also like completely perpendicular? All the keys, like there's no spacing.
Perpendicular.
Yeah, meaning like it's just like a grid.
That's
I
weird.
believe that's what that is.
Seems like not fun to use.
Yeah, straight columns.
Why would anyone do that?
I don't know. I feel like it's only for
whoever asked that.
It's for people who like work in Severance or something. I don't know. Do they make any 108s without the dial? Yeah, totally. You can get a full size keyboard. You can get anything you want. I mean, I have 65%, 75% with the knobs. Like whatever you want. Odds are it's out there.
Okay, Jeff. I need help.
Okay, what's up?
Wait.
What are you looking for?
I've got these 3 keys. I don't totally know what to put there. I have these special whales. I might put these whales. They seem to be the right shape for the back row.
So are they? And they're only like 1 unit size. They're not like wider than a normal unit.
No, they're 1 unit.
Yeah. So I think you're doing fine there.
Okay.
Now, are those
I got real scared.
Are those like relatively the same shape as the F keys to the left of them?
Yes. Okay. They feel exactly the same to me. I set them on the table earlier.
Great.
Okay. Insert home, page up. These are the ones that I don't know very well. Page down. Here. Oh, but this is it. No, hold on.
Yeah, Navid, they have a fully aluminum keycap set, which is just, it's not for me, but it's nuts.
Okay, sorry everybody. I'm slowing the stream down.
No, I mean, look, there's no keyboard stream that is action-packed. By the way, it is not. That's
true. It's supposed to be chill vibes.
It's chill vibes. You're not playing marathon here.
Okay, delete. I'm really trying to use this as a guide for like what goes up, what goes down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I think if you follow everything you have on your old keyboard, you're going to be in a good spot.
But I don't have insert, which goes there.
There's no insert? Are you sure?
Page down, Control, Alt, Super, Delete, End, Page up. Oh wait, it's over here. I'm looking at the wrong keys entirely. No! Okay, hold on, everybody.
It's your first time. Cut yourself some slack.
That's so true. And I'm at the part where this is like, it doesn't look like a keyboard anymore. It's just like random keys everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. This doesn't feel like it goes here.
I mean, you've got your bowls. I'm looking at your feed, like your bowls and everything. Like you're doing all the right thing. You've got like the look down.
That's good. Wearing a Casio watch, which feels like it would be a thing that keyboard freaks would like.
It tracks.
Okay, I mixed something up in there, but that'll be an issue.
That's
for
fine.
Future Abby.
That's an issue for another day.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you got now? You're doing insert,
delete.
Page up, delete.
Okay. We've got home.
I think the gray and the blue on the black looks nice.
I agree. It's got like retro vibes in a way I like.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of different retro. I know it sounds so good, right?
It sounds good. Like
this is where I'm glad that my microphone doesn't have proper gating.
Yeah. Because whenever I try and do a test on my mic, I have such a hardcore gate you can't hear it. What's the opinion
and the keycaps
on the
won't affect the sound, right? Sorry for interrupting.
I mean, I don't think that's completely true. Like I think like there's other, there's some people who will swear by, only GMK caps sound good. I think PBT
latte caps, right? Or
latte switches. No, you have switches. Yeah. But yes, money. HMX Latte is what Abby has on underneath the keycaps.
Anyway, you were about to say something before when I asked the question.
No, it's about like whether or not keycaps change the sound. I think they do. I think I've seen enough evidence of like, certain PBT and GMK caps sounding different. Okay. Especially when you get the form factor different. It's all the materials, right? It's like the different kinds of plastic that they use to mold the caps. Do you have any cool resin keycaps? I do.
Show them. Feel good.
Hold on 1 second. I'll go get a couple.
Oh, God. I just want everyone to know that sometimes you put in a key and it is harrowing. It feels like you're breaking the whole thing, but I gotta trust that I'm not. Hi, honey bun. Hey, buddy. It's a little scary in here. There's a lot of trash on the floor, but it's okay. You okay, buddy? here because the trash.
It's all about the hobby streams, Jan. I know you love it. Okay, I feel bad because I don't know the name of all of these artists.
Jan should definitely do a coffee stream, by the way.
Here's one. This is based off like that Google Chrome error with the dinosaur. Like if you ever like are using Chrome.
Oh, where it's like 404 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, that's cute.
Look at that. Cute, right?
Yeah. How much did it cost? Let's talk numbers.
I think this was like 40.
Okay. Affordable in general, but insane if you realize you're just buying one single keycap. Continue.
Yeah, but like this is handmade.
I know. You're supporting an artist, which I support. I just like to make a joke about.
All right, you want to see my favorite one though? That's fucking insane.
Duh.
Oh, I have a couple others that are really fun. This guy's fun. I like. I forget. I love this. Like, I think it's the maker is Goth Caps. I think that's. And there's this like
goth.
rainbow umbrella cap.
Cute. Is it reference to something? Just nice.
It might be. If it is, I'm unaware of it.
That's cool.
And here's my favorite. This is a jelly cap. Jelly key. This even has a serial number in it. Look at that. There's a freaking serial number inside this thing.
This doesn't seem right. Something here is wrong.
And this one, what do you think this is?
What do I think it is? You gotta show me the other side.
If it's my favorite.
I think it looks like something from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it looks like Nickelodeon GAC, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, it is, of course, a mini pinball machine.
Oh, duh. Oh, stupid of me. Jeff, can you use your connections to give me the Elvira pinball machine?
I could not for free, but maybe like discounted.
Okay, I'll take discounted. We'll talk later. Okay, I finished my keyboard. I have a question though.
Hold on.
I think I fucked something up though. Hold on, let me fix.
Hold on, yeah, I'm sure you did. Hold on. It's okay. You're allowed to fuck up. It's okay. I just want everyone to see. You fixed it?
Yeah.
Look, the joystick moved. The joystick moves.
That's
I don't know why a pinball machine has a joystick. You're just gonna have to.
So nice.
Oh my god! What did you screw up? What did you do?
So what happened was you can't see it anymore, but this one like wasn't pushed in all the way. So it was like this was high, this was low, this was high, and it was like what's going on? And I just needed to push these in harder.
Okay. All right.
I think that solved the problem.
I don't want to take too much more time. I know Jan's been helping us out. Thank you so much, Jan. You're the absolute best. It's been a silent
I want to watch a coffee stream with Jan.
Through all of this.
Jeff and I can also do this off stream.
Yeah, but I do want you to plug it in.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to unplug my other keyboard.
No, I'm kidding.
Don't do whatever you need
Chuck
to
it
do.
in the trash.
I'm here hanging out.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Should it be on USB, I assume?
I don't.
Okay.
I gotta. Are those labeled the ports? Because like I'm like, where's the power? Like some power should be provided to the keyboard where the screen would light up. What was the? I'm sorry. What was the?
With the cable it came with versus.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So it came with an A to C. So I bet the A is what you have to plug into the keyboard, and then. Right? Does that sound? No. Maybe C is what plugs into the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a sec, everybody.
Yeah, take your time.
I gotta plug it in, but like do it the right way. You know what I mean? Snake this through here.
Yeah. Fanciest of cats. I gotta say, when I really started watching a lot of the keyboard builders like Teha. And Alex Sotos, I think the vibes and the chill sort of thing was like the biggest attractive component of it. So why is that one? Okay.
Hold up. Okay, I need to drop this.
Yeah, I was wondering why that one is like outlined in black, right? That port.
What?
It's all good. You're fine.
Plugged it into. It's not really outlined as black. It's more just that's where the silver part is not covering it.
Gotcha.
I think it's making room for the head of the cable.
All right,
Okay,
so
I
you
have
gotta
to take my headphones off for a sec. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, yeah, no problem. All right, Jen, we could talk shit. Not gonna lie.
Can you believe Abby was about to put the space bar first?
Buddy, I almost lost it, and then I realized, hey, this is supposed to be a chill stream, not an aggressive stream. I'm not gonna lie, I like the color of the chair.
Sure. But the bowls? Wow, bold choice.
Bold choice.
I wasn't even trying to do that.
Just you are just built on a pile of puns, are you not?
Yes. Just San Francisco, just very hilly, very pun heavy.
I know. I get it.
Someone asked this earlier though, Jeff. Legitimately, they were wondering, what is a good way to clean a keyboard?
Air. I mean, you just gotta get one of those air blaster things, not the chemical ones. Get like a mechanical one.
I'm in.
And just blast that bad boy. That's, I think, the best way to do it. I think your stream, you might have knocked out your stream for me.
Oh no. Which part of it?
Yeah, it's like stuck. You see it?
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe give it a little shake.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, air. I would just go air, hardcore. If it's dirty, it's like actually like stained, I think you use like a really, really gentle cleaner, especially on like plastic. I have those whatchamacallits. I have one of those compressed air things that I like to use. This is called a wolf box. There's a wolf inside
box.
of it. Oh my god, this actually is one of those crazy ones that's like so violently strong. Ah! Yeah, you see that? That was crazy.
The gate was too strong. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you didn't hear anything? Whoa.
Okay.
That's crazy. The gate, it's too strong. All right, Abby, you're loading back up.
Okay, it should be. I accidentally
There you are.
unplugged that camera entirely, so that's fine.
Good job, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I thought I was unplugging a controller. Nope. Okay, I want to get rid of the Roy G. Biv immediately. How do I do that?
Oh, really? Wait.
I want color, but I want light, but I do not want like the gamer rainbow.
Wait, what's the light? Oh no, that's sunlight. Okay.
Yeah, that's like from my blinds.
Like, what is happening? All right. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to do that for you right away. You might have to go into one of these. But what is on the screen? What's on the screen?
Okay, what's on the screen?
Yeah.
It's the time.
It's just the time?
It's the time. It says wired, and it shows like the battery, and it also says the date. And today is the 7th of June. It's also
according to the keyboard.
5:46 p.m.
All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go to the website.
Okay.
Use via USE.
This is the first thing I'll type on my keyboard. USE.
Did it work?
VIA, yeah.
VIA.
Ooh,
dot
nice.
app.
Oh, that is nice. Do you guys hear that?
That was
nice. Authorized device.
Authorized device. Does your keyboard show up?
GMK 104.
And you hit connect?
Yep.
And it's there?
It's taking a sec.
It's not working?
I think I need to install it. Let's try installing.
Oh, why? Is there like an installation thing?
I don't know. Oh, it says paired. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I can do key tester.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that worked. Wow.
All right, so go to the key tester. It's like a little stethoscope, right?
Yep.
And then just make sure all the keys work.
Oh, I see. Oops,
so far, so good?
It's setting up like functions and stuff on my computer.
Yeah, and I can hear the little like it gives a little
really?
like chime. Yeah.
I wonder if you're hearing it through my headphones. It's pretty loud.
They all good?
Yeah. So far, so good.
No way. No way. No way.
Oh yeah. Oop. Okay, we lost one there.
No, actually, that one is probably a layer key, and layer keys don't show up on the test. A layer key is basically a key that, like opens up the next layer of functionality on the keyboard. So if like you hold down that key and then hit another key, that's like an added layer. That's like a modifier. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So just that's okay if it doesn't work. It'll show up. You'll fix that further on. And what about in the spacebar? Right, spacebar works.
No problem.
Abby, you built the keyboard.
First try.
You built the keyboard, folks.
Boom.
Wow! High five.
We did it.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm impressed. No one gets 100% the first time. Nobody.
Me, buddy. Wow, that was thrilling. Yeah. That was awesome. I can't wait to invest a lot of money in this and buy 1,000 more keyboards that I don't need. Although, honestly, this one is perfect. It's perfect.
Look,
I feel like I would be much more inclined to just get new keycaps. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Keep what I got.
Or, and down the road, you're like, oh man, am I going to rebuild this? Let me pop in different switches. The world is your oyster, and you can customize however you want. But yeah, that's the long and short of it. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, give us a test. Just give us a little testy test. Sounds good. Like you're not even like miking it up, and it sounds pretty good. Yeah. Here's what I would do. Get yourself a mat for underneath the keyboard.
Okay.
And don't hit that button. Someone's
stealing a car outside. Don't worry about it.
No, I would seriously get yourself a mat. You can also get a mat by going to kineticlabs.com.
They have a whale one.
Use our URL. Just help support giantbomb. But yeah, get a mat, and that'll really, because I do hear some of the echo of your wooden table, and the mat will really mute all that. So you need a mat. How do you feel about mat stuff? Giant bomb desk mat. When that's a good idea, Calvin.
Gotta keep it real. I hate them.
A mat is a super easy ask. That's nothing.
They're ugly though.
What do you mean? Get a black one. It'll blend right in.
I like having this as my
No, the Alvin cutting board is not going to cut it. No. Now you're doing crime. Now you're doing keyboard crime, and I won't have it. I can't look at what you're doing. You're crazy. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Wow, this is fun.
Sounds good to me. You basically have done the keyboard equivalent of nails on a chalkboard.
It's also fun to be like, wow, look at my fancy new keyboard. Let me then set it up terribly.
Yeah, let me ruin it right out of the gate. No, but seriously, get yourself a mat. Like, you don't like this? Like one of these guys right here? The one I have underneath?
No, I want nothing on my desk.
All right,
this is the stuff where you guys are minimalist in these crazy ways, but then like maximalist in other ways.
First of all, don't put us all in one category. That doesn't feel good. Number two, I think a mat will really tie the desk together. Look, everyone's turning on you. No, you can't just say that. Don't talk to me in the chat. You're right here. Please consider a mat.
But I can type anything. Okay, I'll consider it.
Which is just an easy way to say you won't do it.
I'll consider it.
Can we take a poll? Can we take a poll?
If you want to buy me a mat, I'll use it.
Oh my God. I got you all this shit. What do you mean? Buy yourself a mat.
Kinetic Labs got me all this. By the way, I'm really working hard to try to get a PC building stream. Sponsors out there, let's make it happen. Jeff teaches me how to build a PC. You guys supply the parts. I supply the charisma.
I'm looking to build a house. Okay.
This keyboard. Yeah. Look, again, if anybody wants to do my foundation, let's talk.
I'm a foundation influencer. I'll have you know.
Freaking wish.
No, but listen, this is being, I'm so happy for you. Here's the fun part. Well, I won't say here's the next part is now really fine tuning all of the settings. Like, what the hell's that knob do? What does it do if you push it? What do the layer keys do? Like, you can really dial this thing in now. Like,
what software do I use for that?
You got to see if there's anything in the box. Maybe they'll point you to a URL or a driver that you download. Most times, everything is customizable through like that website I gave you called Via. Now, like for me, right, when I can mute my I mute my keyboard with, this is my function key, the little milk canister I have here.
Yum.
And when I hit this and backspace, I mute everything. This and plus up gives me volume up. This and minus gives me volume down. This and the red button puts my entire computer to sleep.
I want to make these my volume controls, I think. I like having the knob is useful. But I really like going beep, 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 mute.
Okay.
I like having a mute button. We'll see.
All right, so maybe if you push in the mute, that'll push in the volume, that'll probably mute the thing. Some of that stuff's just by default, but you really got to like dig in now. And obviously, if you want to turn off the RGB stuff, you can go and do that as well. I think RGB controls using Via is kind of a pain in the ass, so you might. I'm cautiously optimistic that there is software that goes along with that. There also might not be, and you might have to do it completely through the software. But look, the best part of this is like my job is done now, right? Like that's probably the best part of this.
I know, you gotta be so thrilled. No more meetings, no more of me being like, we gonna do it this week, Jeff?
Never gonna see you again.
Yep. And until the PC stream.
I won't be seeing you tomorrow. I won't be seeing you anywhere ever again.
Nope.
But no, this is great. I'm so glad we got to do this, Abby.
Me too. I know you're wrapping up, but I just want to say one thing in my defense is I think that my microphone is hooked up to my desk. I don't hear any of this like wood echo that you guys hear. I'm guessing that's more related to how the microphone is set up than the keyboard not having a mouse.
If you think for a second that somehow absolves you from the absolute necessity of having a keyboard mat, well, then you are mistaken. Okay, I just want you to know, I'm not going to let you do it.
Defend myself a little bit.
Even if you get one of those, you get a budget mat for like $7. I mean, come on. You know what? Did you trust me on the keyboard?
Yes, I did.
You trust me on the mat?
I'll look into it. I promise.
Oh, famous last words, folks. Famous last word. I'll look into it. I'll get back to you on that.
Really? You think I'm not going to? I've been Googling about keyboards for like 2 months. Okay, I will look into it.
Okay.
You know, when I get into something, I get into it. I want to have the best of all worlds, and that might mean getting a mat. Mostly, I just want to turn off these damn LEDs to not be a flashing rainbow. Well, but that'll be a project for me later.
I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
No. It's really going to bother you in the dark. But listen, if you need help, you're obviously more than happy to hear your situation out, and I'll help you out.
Thank you.
All right, I got to go eat dinner.
Okay.
But thank you so much, Abby, for joining me on this. This has been a great pleasure. Thank you to Jan for help setting up the stream. And thank you to Kinetic Labs for sponsoring this stream and providing Abby with the keyboard and materials she needed to build her very first, might I say, delightful sounding keyboard. Yes. Go to kineticlabs.com. We have an affiliate URL that we would love for you to use if you are considering making a purchase over there. That will help support Giant Bomb. We'll put that link in the description for the VOD version of this live stream. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Abby. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. I know we don't usually do hobby streams a lot, but this seemed to go pretty well. So why not do it again? Next time, Abby will have a mat. I can promise you that.
Okay. I'll do it.
Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you very soon.